Hi Pisces, welcome back to TAROTPOSH. Thanks for stopping back to my channel. I'm going to be doing your reading, energy check and spread. Just grabbing the sheet here. So I hope this video finds you well. If anything's not going well, I hope things turn in your favor very, very soon. So this is for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and any other aspects of your natal chart that Pisces flows into, okay? So, TAROTPOSH. The energy spread is here. I just created this, like, I don't know, 2 days ago. Card 1, what's bringing you happiness? Card 2, what are your burdens? Card 3, where will you land? Card 4, how to ground yourself and plant new growth. Okay? Because wherever you land, that's an important thing. When you have happiness and then you have burdens, those are two, opposites almost. So where you land regarding those two, you definitely want to have a plan to plant new growth, positivity, and ground yourself in a good outcome. So let's get to it. I'm going to be using the Dame Darcy Mermaid Tarot deck, the gold gilded. I don't know if that's what they call it, but that's what I call it. I love this deck. It shuffles amazing. Nautical theme. I know summer's over, but Pisces, summer is your season, your water sign, and the moon is your major arcana card. And you're a mutable sign. So you're classified as changeable and adaptable. I'm a Sagittarius, so I am also, I just got Page of Pentacles, so I'm going to put that to the side. Yes, so being changeable and adaptable does help with, especially energy check-in, when we have, like I said, happiness, burdens. It helps us flow through life. But what also helps us flow through life is knowing the other aspects of your natal chart. So if you're Pisces Sun and your Leo Moon and, say, Virgo Rising, go to my playlist, look at the month of September, and you can check out the other energy check-ins for the other signs so you can get a fuller picture of what you need to know. Let's get to it. Please hit like and subscribe and spread the love. Feel free to comment below, and I will answer you. If you have any questions about any of the decks that I use or any of the spreads, let me know. And hitting like and subscribe, that definitely helps people that need to get this message. Gives them a chance to see it as well. If anything is not significant for you in this reading, don't force it. Move on and look either at another reader or at another aspect of your chart, which you could find in the playlist. Everything else you need to know is in the description box below. Okay, here we go. What is bringing you happiness, Pisces? Ooh, being at the end of a phase. I would be happy if that was over and the next step was moving on. You're happy, things are coming to an end. You're happy that maybe what you thought, because Pisces are a little psychic, maybe what you thought would happen is happening. So, what are your burdens? Nine of Swords. What is going on with you, Pisces? Something is coming to an end. And the burdens are that they're affecting you very much so. Right now, we're in the waxing crescent in Libra, okay? We're in the waxing crescent in Libra. So you want to set intentions. It's time for new growth and dream big, right? Definitely want to do that here. But this Nine of Swords card here that has the, I'm looking at my moon phase calendar here, waning crescent in it. So I feel like this burden and this cycle is coming around over the next, like, little less than a month until you reach that waning crescent moon. The waning crescent, when you get to that, that is surrendering and letting the universe take over, resting and recovering, setting new intentions, preparing, and saying the serenity prayer. Serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. But that's coming, right? But right now, with the waxing crescent, you want to set those intentions. Time for growth. Having 10 of Swords as, what's bringing you happiness and having something ends. I want to see where you'll land, because this 9 of Swords energy after the 10 of Swords, it's like an evolution. It's like you didn't let yourself, whatever suffering you felt that you needed to do, or grieving in silence, you didn't allow yourself. You didn't get the chance for that yet. So the burden is going to be when you finally realize that you're at the point where you are feeling it and you have that sleepless nights, you have that, some mental anguish. 9 of Swords is an anxiety card. You're getting it. You could see these swords, right? They're like pitchforks from both ends. And I don't think you're going to realize what really you're feeling or you're still carrying and suffering until that waning crescent comes about, which is almost a month away. So where will you land? Where will you land with this? Something has definitely come to an end. The world. You're landing with lessons learned. This chapter is closed. And lessons learned, and this chapter is closed. You're stepping into a new portal, and although you have this pain, you're going to land on your feet, and you're going to be much wiser for it, whatever it is. I have 2 cards come out as the how to move forward, how to ground yourself, plant new growth. You're grounding yourself with 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is really, to me, teamwork. You could see this mermaid. She's like carving out a statue. So it's like, how to plant new growth is concentrating on work and rebuilding that foundation with the Emperor here. And you may be weary for the course here, but you need to go back to the drawing board. And, how to plant new growth is just throwing yourself into that work. Now, 3 of Pentacles is not 8 of Pentacles, like putting your nose to the grindstone. But being aware that people, with 3 of Pentacles, it's like how you show your wares to the world, how you present yourself in the work environment or in the physical material like world. Health, income, education, your career. Being creative again in your career is going to bring you that foundation, concentrating on what you do for a living. Now, I had the Page of Pentacles come out all by himself. The Page of Pentacles is the pagiest page, meaning he's the maturest page. Pages have the pentacles underlying to begin with, and this is Page of Pentacles. So pentacle energy, definitely a student, okay, in his own right. Really takes account of the possessions in his world. Pages, they'd be the ones who did the inventory in the castle, like the tedious things. But the Page of Pentacles, that is not something that's degrading or like subpar or a menial task. It's actually an admirable task. And you need that. You need to go and explore and find. That's where you're beginning to start to find your new foundation. I'm going to pull a card from the Everyday Tarot. I got this in the Nathaniel Hawthorne house. We went to Salem, Massachusetts for 3 days, and we had a great time. It was fabulous. Got some tarot decks. I mean, when I went to the Nathaniel Hawthorne house, I could have got anything, but I said, let me get a tarot deck, because then every day I could use that. And this is the Everyday Tarot, so pretty funny, right? You're going to have success over this. And you're going to have someone either coming back to you. You're going to have a parade. You're going to have like success. But parades don't last forever. So, but you are going to have victory over this. You're going to have victory over this ending. And you're going to have someone coming towards you in a night with new love. It's a message of new love. It could be an apology. Could be an apology. But wands are fired up energy. So they're very phallic, passionate, sexual, intense, intimate energy underneath. You know, they're the ones that, you know, run out and protect the castle, right? But the Knight of Cups, he has that, you know, intimate feeling. So the passion, but then also with the emotion, right? Which are two different things. So I feel once you go back, you know, I feel pages are, yeah, going back to square one. But sometimes we do. This here, that's an ending. But you're all the wiser for it. You're going to survive it. Pisces. And you're going to rebuild your foundation within your work. That's what I'm getting. Felt like everything got bright all of a sudden. Maybe you're getting enlightened. I'll pull 3 cards. This is not going to be without conflict. You need to watch your back with gossip. You need to be, you know, ready to strike, but Page of Swords, be logical about it. Pages are naive, so don't, you know, just be aware. Watch your back. Page of Wands. Keep your eye on the prize with this new passion. Page of Wands. It's Pentacle energy with the Wand energy over it. So again, it's education, career, household, physical, material possessions, and then having the fire energy of the passion energy creation over that. So creating a new path. And it's juggling with 2 of Pentacles. You're juggling on land because you just came out of the sea. You see the boats turbulent on the turbulent waters? You walked out of that and now you're on land. So you came out of that emotion, you're grounding yourself, and you're juggling your options. And you know, it's like you jumped out of bed and you put on 2 different shoes. It's like you weren't expecting this abrupt ending, but it is an abrupt ending. Rely on a higher power, or maybe be a higher power for other people, a mentor, a leader. And be aware of deception and also deceiving yourself with the 7 of Swords here. You know, you need to be logical. This person is picking the swords up from the wrong ends. You don't see any blood, but it's like he got lucky this time. I feel this is because you want to protect yourself. It's like you want to go collect your belongings in the middle of the night, but you don't want anyone to see it. This is a heartbreak for you, and it's tragic. There's a lot of tears shed. But again, this has to do with work because you have Ace of Pentacles here. Aces lead back to the Magician. So Pisces, you are grasping and you're being handed out of this bullshit a new pentacle, which means a new chance in your material physical world. What you do with it is up to you. But you have the ability to manifest what you want with this, whatever this means to you. The pentacles are coins. And this all has to do with a love relationship. I need to see what's going on here. Okay. You need to have hope and faith, either because you have a support system, or you need to have hope and faith because a third-party situation has come about in your relationship. And again, the conflict, 5 of Wands card come up. So there's a lot of conflict here. But again, you have the Six of Wands, so you are going to be victorious over this. This is a total tower moment for you. And if you pay attention more to that conflict, you're going to get swept up in it, and it's going to be even worse. You got analysis paralysis, mental anguish in your head with that Eight of Swords, but you can come out of that. I mean, you have that blinder on because you don't really want to see what's going on. You've been deceived. Four of Swords, you need to rest and recover from all this. It was sudden. This is a sudden ending. And you definitely, with Five of Swords, have been through a battle. I mean, you need some rest because your mind is overwhelmed. Overwhelmed to the point that you have 10 swords in your back. But what I have here, I have 10 of Cups. So it's like you need to fight for, right? Disarm your enemies. I feel there's a third party situation in here. To have that 10 of Cups energy. I don't know if that's going to be with this person or someone else, but whatever it is, there's a lot of pentacles here. So that's career, education, households. You're going to have wishes fulfilled. You're going to get through this. Again, we have the Page of Pentacles. Keep your eye on the prize. Move forward. Move forward and start at square one with that. Two of Wands. You have the world in the palm of your hands. Start planning from the confines of your castle. Start looking out. Have the world in the palm of your hands. Make that decision and start to be strategic about the next phase of your life, okay? So that's what I have for you. I'm going to pull one card from the John Holland Psychic Tarot Oracle deck just because I felt this was a heavy reading for you for energy check-in. Wow. John Holland Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. John Holland started as a bartender. He had a car accident, I think, and he became a psychic. And I didn't even realize these were his cards until years later. This is the Sun. Happiness and success. Innocence, again, is yours. This is a snapshot in time. You have the world here is where you'll land. Learn your lesson. And that's it. So namaste. I pray you find your way, Pisces. Please hit like and subscribe if it's significant for you. And that's it. I'll see you next time. Mwah.